Gangster and Goddess Glow Up. Are you ready to put day 304 in the books? Let's go. Right here we have what's left of a mermaid braid. And we are armed and dangerous, but the pole hair don't care is definitely in full effect. However, we are legit doing a little test right now. So let's see what happens. Hello, beautiful world. Happy Wednesday. Happy hump day. I hope wherever you're at, you're having a magical day, living your dream and living your best life. Now, let's get back to the lecture at hand here. I guess you could say the task at hand. That's where we're at. Okay, so right now, we are doing a little test. And why I say we is because you and me make we, and you're my partner in crime doing some time with me right now. And I just filmed about an hour ago a mermaid braid tutorial. And I wanted to see how long she would last for after doing pull and not taking her out or fixing her or anything. So it's been about an hour. I've been twirling upside down all around doing the things. And so this is where we're at right now. However, here's the funny part about it. Like, why in the monkey's uncle did I make another mermaid braid tutorial video for my channel? Funny you should ask. Here we go. So right before I started practice today, like doing handstands and doing pull and all that good stuff, I went ahead and I read through some of my comments, and one of you little gems asked me if I would do an updated video on the mermaid braid. And let me just say, that brought back all the feels. I freaking love doing the mermaid braid, especially like with a fedora or a baseball. I mean, the mermaid braid is like legit legendary. You can do just so much with her, that is for sure. So I went ahead and I decided, yeah, let's just go ahead, film the video, and all we're gonna do is a little quick mermaid braid and, you know, just go ahead and post, you know, do the YouTubey things. However, what I didn't think about was gonna happen, yes, this happened. I don't know how I got this in my mind, but I decided, I was going to say I had to, but I chose to take that opportunity and implement our newest self-love Gangster and Goddess Glow Up protocol. The deep squat resting pose. Not realizing the video was gonna go for a good, I would say the final is gonna be like around 10 minutes. However, what I wasn't thinking about was I had filmed it at least 3 or 4 different times. So it ended up taking me about an hour to film it. And I was in that position almost the whole entire time. And I'll just tell you this straight up, I learned so much from just creating that video by how I was in my posture, how my ankles felt, how my feet felt, everything. And it made me realize, you know what? Here's the thing, girlfriend. I was talking to myself for a second. I realized, really, there is so many things that we can do with just our own body weight, using our own amount of pressure, our own amount of flexibility, and also just really putting yourself in the position. And that's what it really comes down to, is like the more research I've done about this deep squat, is the more that you do it, apparently the more you'll crave to do it. And there's just so much that goes into it that is definitely going to be one of our little standalone videos. You won't have to listen to me go yap, yap, yap on the pole or any of that with the piggies. This is like straight up gangster style, goddess energy. It is legit. I'll just tell you that straight up. However, you already know, I say this time and time again, I appreciate you to the moon and beyond, and I'll realize, and I know this, I may not be for everyone. However, I do know though that when you show up with your epic inspiration, your positive vibes, and your precious time, I'm legit socially complete. Like, you just warm my soul and give me all the feels. And I thank you so much for that. So just always remember, all this little chit chat, little ramble that goes on behind the scenes. Was it behind the scenes? No, it's like right in front of you. Just means that you are absolutely epic. And you already know that. You are a rock star, a superstar, an angel in my heart. And I will see you mañana. Alrighty, I just filled their hay. However, I have a strawberry for each one of them. Trying to up their vitamin C. Okay, let's give one a queen here. A berry. Okay, I just gave one to Savage. So she has hers, and you can see that she is totally in for it. Okay, he is right over there inside his. Now, let's see what these little pinkos do when I give them strawberries. Do you want a berry? You got it? Would you like one too? Do you want a strawberry? Okay, you want itchy strawberry. Bubba, I have one right here for you. Scratchy. You don't want this berry? Okay, so you want Itchy's berry. Look, I have another one right here. Itchy, will you take it? Let's see what Itchy thinks. That good? Okay, well maybe it's just better if Mama holds it. So now I don't have to worry about Scratchy coming along and snatching it from you. Scratchy, we might have to change your name to Snatchy. Snatching them berries. Super funny. Actually, this is the most I've ever seen them eat the berry. Like, normally they look at me like I'm crazy when I go to give them one. It's so funny. But the strawberries and green peppers give them vitamin C. And the thing about the piggies, if you don't give them vitamin C and they get scurvy, they can have some it's not cute. I'll just tell you that right now. Like, I had a piggy that got scurvy and the back legs quit working, and it was a mess. I felt so sorry for him, and he lived like that forever. It was crazy. Yeah, so I make sure I give them their vitamin C. Try not to give them too many fresh fruits and vegetables because it can hurt their little bellies. And that's the last thing we want to do. You do not want a piggy that has a tummy ache. You definitely don't want one that has teeth problems. And they go hand in hand. Just a PSA on the piggies. That being said, thanks so much for hanging out with us tonight. Appreciate you to the moon and beyond. And yeah, stay epic, and we will see you mañana. All right, check out the lights. This looks absolutely like, this is giving me like Batman vibes. Nice and dark and just kind of, I don't know. This has a different feel. Today was definitely all the feels. And yeah, had a lot of fun. Just creating all kinds of crazy things. Thinking about you and how much I appreciate your amazing grace. Now, you need to go run off just like me. We need to go and count some sheep, get our beauty sleep, and wake up in the morning and make new memories. Thanks again for your amazing grace. Mwah!